So after the debate, Bernie Sanders is now leading nationally in a poll. And this is just one of many polls. So I'm going to show you a number of polls here over the week. And just in general, the Bernie Sanders campaign is surging. Now, not all of these polls were taken after the debate. And it's, it's whose guess as to how much of an impact the debate actually had on on this poll or any poll in general. But point being, the Bernie Sanders campaign right now is in a really good position heading into Iowa. So let me go through a number of polls that I collected over the course of this week. So here we go. This is the post-debate Reuters Ipsos poll. Bernie is at 20%. Biden down 4, now in second place at 19. Warren down 3, third place 12%. Bloomberg +1, 9%. Pete -1 at 6%. So Bloomberg right now nationally is actually higher than Pete Buttigieg. But really the actual race going on here is Bernie and Biden, where Bernie has taken the lead nationally in this Reuters Ipsos poll. Also, I guess the point worth mentioning here, Bernie Sanders leads Elizabeth Warren among women 15% to 11%. So there you go. By the way, Cancel Sam here on Twitter. Great follow. Check him out. Next poll. California. So this is a PPIC, Public Policy Institute California poll. Sanders is +10 since last month in this poll. He's at 27% in first over Joe Biden, who stays at 24%. Warren stays at 23%. Buttigieg down 1 at 6%. Klobuchar 4%, up 3. Yang down 2 at 3%. So Bernie Sanders, here comes Bernie in California. A number of California polls now have Bernie Sanders in the lead there. And that is a incredibly delegate-rich state. So it's a very important state to win, and it's a votes on Super Tuesday. Next one. Florida. Sanders. So these are matchup polls. So Sanders against Trump in Florida, +6. So when you're talking about electability, polls like this matter a lot. Bernie is a +6 over Trump in Florida. Biden, only a +2. Warren, only a +2. Buttigieg, ties. Trump in Florida. So the electability case is the most important case to make right now, because that is why a lot of people are supporting other candidates, because they're being told by the mainstream press that Bernie can't win. But the mainstream press aren't sharing polls like this. The mainstream press isn't bringing up the fact that Hillary Clinton lost in 2016 trying to reach out to conservative voters, that Bernie Sanders, his base, young people, typical non-voters, independents, those are the people you need to come out in a general election against Donald Trump. The typical Democratic voter that came out in 2016, going to come out anyways against Donald Trump. So you need to bring out people that did not vote in 2016. That's the Bernie Sanders base. That's how you defeat Donald Trump. And when you see polls like this where he's leading in Florida, it means a lot. Checking this one. New Emerson, New Hampshire poll. Bernie in the lead, 5 points ahead of Buttigieg. So Buttigieg, you may be wondering, how the hell is Buttigieg in second here? Buttigieg has been pouring a ton of money into television ads in Iowa and New Hampshire. So he's trying to compete in those early states, betting everything on the early states to try and make something out of his campaign, to try and potentially give him momentum going into future states. So that's why he's polling even anywhere close here. But still, you got Bernie 5 points ahead of Buttigieg. Biden and Warren not even at 15%. So you need 15% to get delegates. They aren't even there in this poll, this Emerson poll. So showing you right now where the power is. Let's go to the next poll. This is a national Democratic primary among college students. So keeping in mind this is mostly younger people. Sanders, 41%. Almost doubles Elizabeth Warren's support here. Yang, 12%. Biden, 8%. Again, we're talking about electability. Biden's not going to bring out young people in a general election. You want electability? There's your electability right here. Bernie Sanders brings out the young people, the people that did not come out in 2016. That's how you win against Donald Trump. Next one here. This tweet from Sean King. Take a look at registered black Democrats 35 and under. So Bernie, holy moly. Bernie 42% with black voters under 35. Biden's in second at 30%. And then you got, wow, huge drop off here. Elizabeth Warren. I mean, there's still a drop off here. So Bernie is 12 points over Biden here. But even this drop off is crazy. Elizabeth Warren 6%. Andrew Yang 5%. Cory Booker 3%. And everyone else at 1%. So again, voter turnout, again, showing you with Bernie Sanders. This is a Vice News Ipsos poll, African-American voters in general. So Sanders, 56% over Joe Biden's 54%. So the African-American vote has been Joe Biden's firewall. This is why he's still polling in the top 3 for the most part, because he has a lot of support from the African-American community. That appears to be changing. Now that more and more people are seeing that Bernie actually has a shot at winning this, his support is growing. So this is an important poll for sure. Let's go to, so also off the Vice News Ipsos poll, among Hispanics who they consider voting for, Bernie Sanders in the lead as well, 10 points above Joe Biden, and then drops off from there. So again, looking at electability, there's your electability. So all these polls, like all the evidence is showing you who can win this thing. The evidence is on the side of Bernie Sanders, and not even just win the nomination, but win the actual general election, because he has the support where it matters. He has the support with young people, with Hispanics, with African Americans. You need people that did not come out for Hillary Clinton in 2016. You need those people to come out and vote in 2020. Bernie gets those people. So you want electability? You have it with Bernie Sanders.